Hi, it's Logan from Sleepopolis.com, and today I'm going to be taking a look at the Luxi One mattress. Now, I've previously taken a look at Luxi's other mattress, the 3-in-1, and while they do use similar technologies, the Luxi One is not an adjustable mattress like the 3-in-1. So if you are looking for that review, you just Google Sleepopolis and Luxi Mattress View, and it'll pop right up. I'm going to put the mattress through a few tests today and give some general recommendations at the end of the review, but if you are interested in a personal recommendation, please feel free to leave a note in the comment section with some information about yourself and some of your sleep preferences, and I'll be sure to get back to you. Now we're going to start the review with the construction portion, beginning with the cover, which is a polyester and viscose blend. It's pretty stretchy, snaps right back into place. It's also pretty thin, which is going to make it pretty breathable, allowing airflow through it for temperature regulation and cooling. So now let's get a look underneath the cover at the layers of the mattress. The Luxi One mattress is an all-foam construction made of 3 layers and standing 9 inches in height. Now the comfort layer, or the Luxi layer on top, is made of polyfoam. It's pretty soft, so it allows you to sink in for pressure relief, but it does have a quick response to pressure, so you're not going to feel stuck in the mattress. I do also want to point out that it is aerated with holes on top of the mattress, which is going to encourage airflow through for temperature regulation and cooling. Now below that, we have the shape matching technology layer of the Luxi One, or the SMT layer. It's 2 1/4 inches of polyfoam. Now, the unique thing about this layer is that it forms these kind of columns, which are going to kind of give in for pressure relief, providing you with more of a contouring feeling while lying on the mattress. Another thing it does is creates these channels in the mattress, which again encourage airflow, making the Luxi One more breathable. Now below that, we have the base of the mattress, which is made of 5 1/4 inches of high density polyfoam. Acts as the foundation of the mattress. It's really firm, so it supports the layers of foam above it, as well as provides a deep compression support to the sleeper on top of the Luxi One. Now that we've seen what makes up the Luxi One, it's time to get an idea for the feel and firmness of it. So I'm going to start by pressing into the cover. The first thing I feel is that Luxi layer. It's pretty soft, so it's allowing me to press in really easily for pressure relief. It's a little bit more pressure. Start to feel kind of that transition layer, the SMT layer, a little bit of contouring around my hands. So I'm going to lie down on my back. Lying on my back with my weight pretty evenly distributed, I do feel myself sinking into the mattress just a little bit, really interacting with that SMT layer, collapsing the kind of columns, so to speak, which is going to give me kind of a contouring feeling around my body. But because it is polyfoam, it has a quicker response to pressure, so while you are going to get contouring like a memory foam, you're not going to feel stuck in the Luxi One. So I'm going to roll onto my side. A lot of side sleepers do like softer mattresses because of that higher weight concentration over lower surface area. They press further into the mattress and tend to interact more with the support layers of a mattress, which can cause issues with pressure, the shoulders and the hips. In my opinion, the Luxi One does come in at a medium firmness, kind of the 6 to 6.5 out of 10 range, with 10 being the firmest. It's a balanced feel. As I press in, I do feel myself interacting with the SMT layer, getting some of that contouring, which is a nice touch. I don't really feel pressure points forming the shoulders and the hips on my side. However, we are going to take a closer look at pressure later on in the review. So I'm going to roll on my stomach. Stomach sleepers do tend to prefer firmer mattresses because they do a good job of keeping their hips from sinking in, keeping their spine aligned in a good position. Again, this is a medium firmness in my opinion, and I do feel like it's doing a good job of keeping my hips up and my spine aligned. However, everyone can feel firmness a little bit differently because of different sizes and weight distribution. So for reference, about 5'10", 190 pounds. If you would like a wider variety of opinions on the firmness of the Luxi One and a more detailed description on the feel of it, you can check out the written review at sleepopolis.com. Instead of just describing the feel of the Luxi One to you, I want to give you a visual representation of where pressure points might form while lying on the mattress. So I've placed this pressure map on top, and I'm going to lie down on it in a few different positions. You're going to see the results next to me, ranging from blue for low pressure to red for high pressure. So I'm going to start on my back. Roll onto my side. try a few positions here on my side. Finally on my stomach. Just to give you a quick idea of the bounce of the Luxi One, I have this 10-pound steel ball. I'm dropping it here. In my opinion, this is a pretty good bounce for a mattress, especially an all-foam mattress. With a quick response to pressure from the polyfoam in the construction, you're not going to feel stuck in the mattress at all. While we're here, we're also going to run a quick motion transfer test. Basically, I have a seismometer on one side of the bed where someone might be sleeping, and on the other side, I'm going to drop this ball from heights of 4, 8, and 12 inches, which is going to simulate someone kind of rolling around in the middle of the night or getting into and out of bed. The seismometer is going to measure the disturbance transferred across the bed with each of those drops. Now that the results are up on the screen, you can see there is a steady increase in disturbance from the 4, 8 to 12 inch drops. In my opinion, this is kind of an average amount of the ability to isolate motion transfer for all foam mattresses that I have tested in the past, so really nothing out of the ordinary here. A lot of people buying a mattress are going to want to know if they're going to feel like they're sitting on top of or sinking into bed. So to test this, I've set up the Sinkage test, in which we use 4 balls of varying sizes, weights, and densities, check to see how far into the Luxi One they go. So we have a 6-pound medicine ball, it's filled with sand, assuming it's a lighter body part. 10-pound steel ball, it's the densest ball we used during this test. 50-pound medicine ball, it's also filled with sand, assuming it's kind of a heavier portion of your body. Find the 100-pound medicine ball, if you're a bit bigger, assuming it's kind of the center of your body. In terms of sinkage, we have an inch of sinkage for the 6-pound medicine ball, 2 inches of sinkage into the Luxi One for the 10-pound steel ball, 4 inches of sinkage for the 50-pound medicine ball, and finally for the 100-pound medicine ball, 5.5 inches of sinkage. Now across the board, this is pretty much on average for other mattresses that I've tested. The 100-pound medicine ball is a little bit below average for sinkage. However, this is pretty much what I expect out of foam mattresses, but with the quick response to pressure from the polyfoam, like I said before, I definitely felt like I was able to change positions. So even though you will sink in about what you'd expect from other foam mattresses, you'll definitely be able to change positions pretty easily. Now, if you plan on sharing your bed with a partner and need to use the entire surface area of the mattress, edge support is something you're going to want to take a look at. Mattress with good edge support is going to allow you to sleep all the way to the edge, make the bed feel a little bit bigger. Now, when I get really close here on the Luxi One to the side, you can see some of the contouring there as I push through those softer foams. I am, compressing into the mattress a bit. That's to be expected out of softer foams like we see in the Luxi Tech layer, as well as the SMT layer. Now, as I roll on my side here, kind of hang off the mattress a bit, again, seeing that compression, the contouring of my body, pushing through those softer layers of foam. As I set up on the side of the mattress, think, putting your shoes on in the morning, something like that. It does show what a more concentrated weight does to the edge of the Luxi One, and I am compressing the side of the mattress pretty far, but nothing more than I would expect out of a softer foam mattress. Just to give you some basic information about the Luxi One mattress, there's a 100-night trial period, a 10-year warranty, and shipping is free and it will arrive compressed in a box. Now, who to recommend this mattress to is if you're looking for pressure relief without the feeling of being stuck in the mattress. The foam in the Luxi Tech layer is pretty soft, and the shape matching technology layer does provide some contouring feeling. However, both foams have a quick response to pressure, so you don't get a stuck feeling on the mattress. I would also recommend the Luxi One if you're looking for a breathable mattress. The cover is pretty thin, the Luxi Tech layer is aerated to encourage airflow through it, and the SMT layer creates channels in the mattress for airflow through it for temperature regulation and cooling. And finally, I would recommend this mattress to combo back and side sleepers. I was pretty comfortable in both those positions, and we saw good response on the pressure mat portion of the review in both of those positions. And because you are able to change positions really easily, you're able to roll around without feeling any interference from the mattress. Now, those are some really general recommendations, so if you do want to get a little bit more specific with some example sleepers on top of the Luxi One, let's say you're 250 pounds, you're a stomach sleeper, I don't think I'd recommend the Luxi One to you, as your hips will probably sink in a little bit more to the mattress, causing your back to go out of line a little bit. However, if you are 120 pounds, you're a back sleeper, you roll around a little bit during the middle of the night, I think the Luxi One would be a good choice for you. Now there's some really specific examples, so if you are looking for a personal recommendation or have any questions that I didn't answer during the video portion of the review, please feel free to leave a note in the comment section below with some information about yourself and some of your sleep preferences, and I'll be sure to get back to you. Also, if your mattress buying search has just begun, please Google Sleepopolis and Mattress Buying Guide. It's going to have a ton of information in there that's going to give you a better idea of what you should be looking for in a mattress. And finally, please subscribe to the Sleepopolis YouTube channel, as we're going to keep putting out more content that's going to help you get a better night's sleep. So that's it for the review today. I hope it was helpful. Have a nice day.